Welcome to Werks. Today I'll be opening and assembling a Creality CR-10 3D printer. I'm pretty impressed with the packaging. Creality took extra care in creating and designing the foam packaging to ensure that little to no damage would occur to the printer during shipping. Creality did plastic wrap and zip tie a few components to minimize movement during shipping and reduce damage. I did print out some assembly instructions that I found online, and they really helped out a lot. After unwrapping the base, I removed the office clips that hold the glass plate in place. There was some full sheet tape under the glass bed for the glass bed. All of the extra assembly parts were packaged in a box, and the box contained screws, Bowden tube, filament holder, tape, tools, instructions, decals, cables, spare nozzle, and some filament. I removed the control unit and the upper frame from the box and laid it out on the workbench. I cut the zip ties, which limited movement during shipment of the X and Z axis on the upper frame. I then gathered the screws and started to assemble the upper frame to the base frame. The assembly of the upper frame to the base was a little difficult at times, and I would recommend that you get someone to help you hold the base and upper frame together while the screws are inserted and tightened. This probably took 3 times longer to accomplish by myself. The next step was to connect the cables and the leads to the switches on the printer assembly. The main cables were fairly easy and straightforward to connect. The leads were a little more difficult to connect to the correct switches due to trying to see the markings on the switches and leads, which were very small. Some connections required the use of needle nose pliers to connect the leads and switches. Once all connections were made and checked by moving the X, Y, and Z axis, I started to level the bed using the paper method. I set the Z axis at 1/2 millimeter and then moved the X and Y axis to each corner of the bed. I then slid the paper under the hot end nozzle and adjusted the bed height until I could feel a slight drag on the paper. I repeated this process at each corner until I didn't need to adjust the bed height anymore. I then checked the bed level at the center of the bed. It was close, so I didn't adjust the bed height any further. At this point, I felt the printer was ready to print. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.